home of the Tigers since 2000. We welcome you to Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Detroit Tigers.
And now, your 2000
Interleague Baseball. Next.
Detroit Tigers.
Kyle Funkhauser gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
And now in the box, John Nagowski. He will lead this one off today.
John Nagowski.
First pitch of the AB now. And our first pitch is taken for ball one as we are officially underway from Comerica Park. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Here now the 2-2. Hit down the line at first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis.
ハルさん、たびたびこんにちは。
He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10, and I'll tell you what,
ちょうど昼間のデーゲームですね。これももう2年前からやってんすけど。まだ6月の下旬ですからね。
And there's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and
さすがにちょっと暑いからもう半袖にしましたけどね。
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the blue.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
これ2年前からやってんすよ、これ。21年から。21年の4月ぐらいですかね。夜負けに6チームでやってるから、まあ順番にやってんすけど、なかなかね、進みが悪いんですけど。まあなんかほんまは2チームにねしとくべきやったんですけど、欲張って6チームやってもたからなかなか日程が進まんという。試合終了でさようならあーちゃー。やっぱりね6チームはねやるもんじゃないですね。
And now here is Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sinker runs outside to start the at bat 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this
ま
afternoon.
た来年
Gotta
お
be
会いしまし
considered
ょ
one
う。
of, if not the
船でし
hottest
た。
team in
う
baseball
ん。
right
試
now.
合
Winners
だ
of
か
three
ら
of their
一
last
試合
10 ball
や一
games.
試合っていう
What an
か
opportunity to get a chance to
一
put our
チー
eyeballs
ム
on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played
162でしたっ
so
け
well.
ね。
Their manager has been
あ
on
るん
point.
ですよ。
Every move he makes is working.
いや、
Timely
その
hitting.
1チーム
Great defense.
162やから、それを
Bullpen.
か
The
ける
starters have
6
been
チー
on
ムでやっ
point.
てるか
This is
ら、
going to be special.
A moment now in
と
Motown
ん
to
でも
check
ない
out the
試合数
Tigers
ですよ
starting
ね。
lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan
何
Scope
試合
can
す
keep
る
up
ん
the
やっ
hot
ていう
bat. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them
あ
in.
ん時
And if
は
not, he
なん
has the
か無
ability to
性
get
に
things
6
started
チーム
and
やり
set
た
the
いと
guys
か
up
いう
behind him. He's a force.
欲に負けてもう
At the
て、
plate, Harold Castro swinging a
ああ、
ball
そうやん
line
かった。
hard towards short. And that
で、
finds
気
some
づいて
outfield
よう
grass. It's a
試合
base
数
hit.
数えたらえらいことになるっていう。かといってここまでやっててやめんのもなんかもったいないしね。
Next up for Detroit, Willie Castro, as he begins this one
まあ
as
や
the
った
fourth
以
leading
上
hitter
ね、
in the American League.
最後まで
This
やり
guy's
たい
having
か
a
ら。
really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
As he looks at a fastball that's in
う
there
ん、
for strike
100
one.
本欲張るのと一緒ですな。
Big swing at the knuckle curve gets nothing but air.
まあでもやっぱりね、いろんなチームでやりたいっていうのがあるからね。
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
そもそもメジャーの試合が長すぎるんですよね。
Lifted down the line in left.
162ある自体やばいですよね。欲張りですね。
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
だからほんまは2チームで我慢しときゃよかったんですけどね。
Jonathan Scope looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate
だ
the
か
last week
ら
or so.
今年のやつからはもう完全にチームにしてますけどね。
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
ああ、持って帰っ
And
た。
a deep drive to left. Looking up is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run.
だか3年前でしたっけ。
So it's a
3
two-run
年前は1
homer
チ
for
ームでやって
Jonathan
たんです
Scope,
よ。
giving him an even
だから
150,
進みが
and
早
it's
かっ
given
たんですよね。
Detroit a 2-0 lead.
初めて世界一になった3年前の時。
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
打たれます。あっちゃ。まあ確かに1チームやったらそら、どんどん162やっても早いからね。
That'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. The windup
で、
and the
2
0-2
年前
pitch.
にね、欲張って6チーム、初め4チームやったんですけど、追加でまた2チーム増やして、6チームになってもうたから、余計に時間がかかるっていう。かといってじゃあね、メジャーばっか一本でやるってわけでもないから、食いもんで言うたらいろいろ食べたいじゃないですか。ラーメンばっか食べとってもね、あれやから。ラーメンも食べながら餃子も食べたり、他のも食べたくなるっていう。
Second inning set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler O'Neill.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early. That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations.
なんかちょうど2年前はね、プレステ5がようやく手に入ってた時やから、もう2年前か。2年前ですからね。
Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two.
牛丼食べながらチーズ牛丼も食べる。船より。
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Mazara's on his horse. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
まあやっぱだから一番いいのは1チームずつにするのがまあ一番マシでしょうね。
So now to the plate, Andrew Kisner. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this one at 271. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
でも6チームやってますけど、それぞれまたね、チームのあれもちゃうから、弱いとこは弱いし、強いとこは強いんですけど。またその弱いところでいかに勝つかっていう、それがまた面白いですね。食べ物で例える。ラーメン食べ、餃子食べ、ハンバーグ食べ。たまに唐揚げも食べ、野菜も食べ。それぞれの、ね、魅力がありますからね。堅揚げポテトも食べ。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And fellas, one thing I want you to focus on is the fact that this team flat plays.
まあさっきはね、堅揚げポテトが4種類売っとったんですけど、前あんななかったんですけどね。なんかブラックペッパーとかニンニクとかいろいろありましたけどね。
Hard hit towards center. O'Neill is there, 2 gone.
Batting eighth, the left fielder.
Here's Robbie Grossman. The season batting
まあでも
average
この
comes
夜
in
の
at
試合もいいですけど、やっぱ昼間の試合もなんかまたいいですね。昼間ならではのなんか。
And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
でも今んとここのチームは1位で守ってますけどね。
Grossman at second with 2 down. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Victor Reyes would be next. This one's down third. He's right there. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon.
ねこみうどんさん、こんにちは。昼飯またうまそうでしたね。
It's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fast command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
いつも通りのビビンバの。
1-1, here it comes.
ビビンバ丼ってあんま食べたことないですね。よう考えたら。
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it.
これはあかん。
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 gone now, time for a check of the standings in the American League Central entering today as you get a look at where the Tigers find
タ
themselves
イガー
entering
ス
play.
最下位やったんですね、これ。27勝47敗で 16.5
Next,
ゲー
it'll
ム差。
be Austin Dean. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the
日
count.
本ゲーム協会会長ねこみうどん会長、こんにちは。
With that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing
いや
in
今
2 count
度出る
and the pitch.
ストリートファイターの最新作もなんか面白そうですよね。体験版出てますけど。
Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Reyes is under this one.
それの体験版あるんですけど、なんか面白そうですよ。今回なんかやたらね、初心者でもいけるようにってなんかめちゃくちゃ言うてますけどね。
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball.
昨日やってたのがなんか30周年のなんかいろいろ入ったやつやったんですけどね。初代のストリートファイターから何作か入ってましたけどね。
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. rises on the ground over
Yeah.
to first. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Next to hit, Harold Castro singled in his last at bat. Now the
あ
first
れも
pitch.
6月の初めでしたっけ、確かね。
And that fastball's taken but catches the
も
outer
う1
third.
ヶ月ぐらいですもん
Hey,
ね。
usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. Carpenter is there. And that's the second out. Next up, Willie Castro. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for
あ
1
でも
so
今の
far.
やっぱ新しいね、格ゲー類はもう技の種類が多いから、
Shocked he didn't let it fly
な
right
かな
there.
か覚えれない
Usually
です
you're
ね、あれ
looking for a
ね。
fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hit hard to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
ね初代のストリートファイターとかめちゃくちゃシンプルですもんね。竜とかでも波動拳と昇竜拳と竜巻旋風脚しかないから、めちゃくちゃわかりやすいですね。
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
どんどん増えますもんね、あれね。コマンド入力もなんかめちゃくちゃあるから、あれをうまいことやれるってのはすごいですけど、簡単なのしか要しないですね。
The batter, number 26.
At the plate now, Justin Williams. As the first pitch to him is swung on and
あ
missed.
格闘ゲームもね、いろいろ出てますからね。今度また鉄拳も出るでしょ。
Comes set with the 0-1. Good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Standing in now, Edmundo Sosa. A ball and no strikes.
意外となんか、ソウルキャリバーっていうの面白かったですけどね。技がめちゃくちゃなんか派手なんですけど。
The 1-0. Chopped now to short, and they get two. Fielded cleanly. There's one on to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get one.
ゲーセンでやってましたか。
Now to the plate, here is Tyler O'Neill. Flew out in his only
バー
at-bat
チャ
so
ファ
far.
イターとかね、ガロー伝説とかもようやってましたけど。
He's set and the pitch.
小学生の時でしたよ、確かなんか、学校帰りに寄り道してやってましたからね。
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0.
なんかちょうどクリーニング屋のなんか店の前にね、ゲーム台が3台ぐらい置いてて、そこよう行ってましたけどね。
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next.
Yeah, not fooled by that breaking ball in his last
ほんまの普通のクリーニング屋さんの店の入り口のとこにあるんですけど。
A High fastball is in there. Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be
なん
a
かそ
free
こ
agent
あ
at
れなんです
season's
よ。
end.
食い物も売
Some
って
guys
て
only
ね、
get
な
to
んか
free agency one time in their career.
駄菓子
This
類も
guy
や
has
たら
a
売ってる
chance
と
to
こ
get
なん
there
です
for
よ
a。second time and in the prime of his career.
ゲー
Is he
セン
able
の
to
その
handle the
台が
pressure
3
as
台
he
ぐらい
plays out this
と、
final season?
いろんななん
Into
か
the
お菓子
windup,
も売っ
here
てるん
comes
ですよ。
the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2
そのお菓
strikes.
子もちょこちょこ買いながらそれをやるっていう。
Here's another 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force
この
hitters
駄菓
to
子がね、
expand
安
their
く
zone to
て
protect. And
10
when they're
円
in
とか
that
なんか
mode,
ね、
getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with
かなり
becomes a lot
安いの
easier.
あったんですけどね。もう今、駄菓子屋自体もなくなってまいりましたからね。
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. Sosa has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
手頃な値段で、なんかいろんな置いてるからね。
So 2 outs now for the
つい
Tigers
つ
in
い
their half of the fourth.
食べ
And
て
into
ました
bat
けど。
next, it'll be Jamer Candelario. Now the first pitch.
ほんまにもう、なくなりましたよ。まあ、スーパーにもなんか一部ね、うまい棒とかありますけど、昔みたいなああいう店ほんまなくなってもたから。
Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they
なんか
haven't
タ
shown
コ
much
せん
fight
とかいう
today.
のも売っ
He's
てたん
hoping
で
to
すけ
see
どね。
someone step up and find a
せ
way to
ん
get
べい、
something
せんべ
going,
いやっ
though.
たんかなんか
This
でっ
game
かい
isn't
なん
out of
か
hand, so it remains to be seen if they
せ
can
んべ
snap
い
out
の
of this
中
funk
に
and
たこ焼
climb
き
back
挟
into
ん
this
でね。
one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
店の人がなんかたこ焼き焼いてたの覚えてますけど。
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout in
まあ、
time
なん
going
かいろ
forward.
い
But I'm
ろ
not
食
betting
べ
against
ちゃ
it.
ゲームしてやってましたけどね。
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1's the count.
蒲郡に駄菓子屋3店舗ある。あ、そうなんすか。駄菓子屋。昔懐かしの駄菓子屋。なんかチョコバットとかもよう食べてましたね。なんかカレーせんべいとか。まあ、うまい棒もなんかよう食べてましたね。
From the stretch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Kisner, base runner at first with 1 out. plate. 1-1 strike.
あとはなんかびっくりマンチョコとかいうのがあってね、あれもよう買ってましたね。豊橋にも3店舗、あ、そうなんすか。シールが欲しくて、アホみたいに買ってましたけどね。でもビックリマンチョコもなんか、味は良かったですよね。なんぼやったんかなんか20円か30円か、そんなぐらいやったような気がするんですけど。50円してなかったんちゃうんすかね、あれ。
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
またあれですな。ガマゴーリ行った時ちょっとまた、駄菓子屋も一緒に駄菓子屋プラス、ビックリマンチョコって、お菓子食べずにシールばっか集めてた。結構金持ってる子、あれですよ。箱買いしてる子いましたからね。箱買いして、菓子いらんから、食べてとか言って、シールだけいるからとか言って、歌詞に興味ないねんとか言って、あれも開けてみんとわからんからね。なんかよう集めてましたよね、なんか。でもお菓子うまかったっすよね。まあでもあればっか食べとったらなんか飽きてきますけどね。
First pitch on its way. Mazzara, the former Chicago White Sox, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates.
勝ってはこれが出たとかあれが出たとか言って見せ合いしてましたけどね。
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Down to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
あら、怪我したんちゃうか。怪我してる。
Paul Goldschmidt is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing first base, number 46.
ガマゴーリに行ったら、前言ってはったうどんとか、渦巻きパンとかですよね。
Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First pitch on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 2-1 fouled off. The 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
ぜひぜひ食べなダメですな。これまた打たれたんちゃうか。 ああ、入ってもた。
But he
あ
can't
れ
get to
入っ
this
てない。
one. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here.
ギリギリ入ってなかった。
To start the inning.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Wow.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
よう打たれますな。
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
28か。
Here comes the 1-0. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
And that's out number 1. Next to dig in, Victor Reyes. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with 1 away now. First pitch on the way.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here's the 0-2.
1 and 2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
そういや、なんかニュースでえらい、豊橋駅前なんかえらい、高層のマンションが建設されてるとか言ってましたね。なんか再開発でやたら工事しまくってるとか言ってる。
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward center. Williams is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Tigers strand a pair. They're up 2-0. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 18 homers and 55 driven in. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's getting
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
いやー、タイミング合ってないな。おー、したい。あ、取られてる。あら、センター抜けたと思ったね。
And stepping in, Justin Williams. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. This year against right-handed pitching, Williams carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Fouled away.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
危ない。駅地下にマンション建ったり、24階建ての、またでっかいとこですね。どんどんもう開発して、なんか豊橋にもっと人を集めなあかんとか言って、なんか書いてましたけど。なかなかね、人口が減ってきてるとかなんか言ってましたけどね。出ました。
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
At the plate now is Edmundo Sosa. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Big spot here. First and second.
今はなんかもうあれですよね。タワーマンションとかよう作りはるから。駐車場かタワーマンションか。なんかやったら多いですよね。
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
おっといったと思ったけど、ああ、取られてる。
Striding in is Willie Castro. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
できますね。駐車場もあるけど薬局も多いですね。なんとか薬局とか。薬局の横にまた薬局できたりとか。
Jonathan Scope stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one.
しかもあれですね、薬局の割になんか飲み物食べ物とか売ってるからなんか何でも屋みたいになってますけど。
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
miss. That's the ball. Take top.
1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the
Now
4th
batting,
time he struck
the
out,
catcher,
and we're only in the
Wilson.
2nd game of this series.
Ramos.
To the plate now, Wilson Ramos. And he puts it on the ground to second. Taken in
なん
by
とか
Carter.
6回までは行った
First gets him and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now into the box, Andrew Kisner. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's called strike 2-2 now. And he got it.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on.
ああ、健太さんどうもどうも。
So Paul DeYoung digs in next.
Ah,
Slips it in the
okay.
air to right field. Scope has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
スーパーより安い時あるから、
Striding forward now is the
たまになん
DH,
か
Nolan Arenado. He went down on strikes
覗きま
last
すけ
time
ど
up.
ね。
Yeah, but it was a good
確かに値段が安い
change-up.
ですよね、
Arm
なんか。
action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No, he's
Wow.
really getting the better of him now. It's strike
まあ、
2.
ついでにね、薬も売ってるから。
Keeping his pitches to a minimum,
Oh,
locating his fastball.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases.
薬も買いながら
And he'll coast
食料
into
品も
second
買え
here
るっ
with
てい
a
う。
2-out double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
So next to hit is Austin Dean. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a check swing here as he
うん、
couldn't help
健太
himself.
さん
And
は
it's
ゴールデン
strike
ウィ
2.
ークとかは
On
通常
0-2,
通
he
りです
doesn't
か？
have to give in with a great pitch to hit.
仕事の
He's got a
方
base
は。
open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mazzara gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. The next batter is Jamer
7回
Candelario.
か。
He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
4.1。
Johan Quezada gets the call from the pen to take the ball for
昨
the
日
home
まで
7th.
7連勤。マジですか。ほんまに通常通りですね。 いやーでも、相当お客さん来るんちゃうんすか、やっぱ。
First offering on its way. He pulls this one into right. Williams
みん
is there to put
な
it
ね、
away for
泊
out
まり
number
に来ま
one.
すもんね。
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike
まあ
one.
だいぶ
A
増え
hit
ま
and
したよね、
2
人ね。
at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
まあ稼ぎ時といえば稼ぎ時ですけどね。
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
1-2 is the count.
Swing
Ah,
line
mata tayo.
drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2.
ああ、夏のボー
And
ナ
he'll reach second now
ス。
with
がっ
one
ぽり
away.
もらえるんちゃいますか。
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Up next, Robbie Grossman. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And that misses ball 1. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball out there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
The 2-1 is swung on
う
and
ん、
missed for
直
strike number
近
2.
5年で上半期の売り上げはもう今年がダントツ。ああ、だいぶでも旅行してる人も多いですもんね。
Hit to first.
海外行く人も多いですね。
But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in next, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the
まあ
zone.
新幹線とかの混み方もやばいですからね、も
Ripped
う。ああ、
down
打
the
たれ
line.
た。
And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
ああ、
And
もた
the
れてる、
runner
もたれ
from
てる、も
third
たれてる。
crosses the plate.
6月にヨーロッパ行ってきます。すごいですね。海外行きはるんですね。海外一回も行ったことないですね。いやー、ここで1点取られるか。
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Tigers get one here on the RBI double by Miguel Cabrera. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-0 Tigers. Ready now is Matt Carpenter. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone.
海外もちょこちょこ行ってはるんすか。
And it's
ああ、
belted
下抜け
high
た。
and deep into right center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
そう
And
な
his
んです
guys
ね。
are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a
ま
runner
あ
in
でもケ
scoring
ンタさん
position.
英語喋れるから全然いけんちゃいます。まあ英語の勉強はやってますけどね、まだまだ 実戦は難
Ready
し
to
いですよ。
deal. Here comes the first pitch.
いや
Swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. Carpenter stands at second with no outs.
でもデュオリンゴを使って、早1年ですけどね、エンビスと知り合ってから、英語を勉強するようになったんですけど、まあ、アプリはでも使えますけどね。
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
あ
Now
ー、じゃ
a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Next, it'll be Justin Williams. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Pitch
あ
popped
ー、
up.
また打ち上げた。
Candelario is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
はーい。
The next to bat for St. Louis,
Ah, no,
Edmundo
esto
Sosa.
ya.
He flew out in his last AB.
あー、おらんか。
Tommy
エドマン
Edman
さ
come
ん
on to
で。
pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Tommy Edman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
あー、ショートゴロ。
He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cards leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Tommy Edman remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning.
Number 19, Tommy.
Now at the plate is Harold Castro. Flew out last time up.
Leading up for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
よっしゃよっしゃよっしゃ。8回か。もう次で最後ですね、これ。あー、やばい。あー、超えた。
And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
いきなり打たれる
At
か。
the plate now, Willie Castro batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far.
うわ、危ない。
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
あー、これは無理。
Through into center field, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
いやー、4点も取られてもか。
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a safe
なんか
situation.
今、
You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to
解
warm up in
説
the
者が
ninth,
えらい
you're
笑っ
all
てま
ready
し
to
たね。
go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
As he lines it out to center. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
The catcher, number 40.
So next to bat will be Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1.
1
もうでも、U ターンラッシュが始まってるらしいですけどね。高速とかもう渋滞がやばいことになってますからね。車で行った場合、行き帰りが大変ですよね、あれ。よいしょ。あーっとね。渋滞にはまってもうたらほんまに進まんですからね。
Cardinals number 4 hitter Tyler O'Neill and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth.
帰るか。
Harrison Bader is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here.
なんとか点取りたいんですけど。
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen.
これよう見たら先発のままじゃないですか。変わってないですね。まだ投げんのこの人。完封する気ちゃいますか。もう変わってもええと思うけど、100球超えてるんですよ。気合で投げてます。あー、打ち上げた。いや、ほんまに打ってんですよ。
His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others. But not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball two. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and
ほんまに完封負けしそうですね、これ。
So stepping in is
ノーヒットか。
He's their last shot here with two away in the ninth.
けども、代わりがおらんですな、もう。
They just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Up and in for ball one.
いやー、最後まで投げる気やな。なかなかでも先発が最後までって珍しいですけどね。特にメジャーってすぐ変えるからね。そんなずっと投げるっていうイメージがないですけど。
Swinging for the fences and just gets a piece of that one. Now 3-1. And that was taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here.
Now the
Tigers skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Bo Burrows gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. Nolan Arenado will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and two away. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball out.
カーブ、スライダー。
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. DeYoung is off at first with two away. And there's a cold strike
あれはボールでしょう。 普通にストライク言ってますけど。
Cardinals down to their final strike here. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out
これまたストライクとか言いそうで怖かったですけど。あれはボールですわ。
He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So now here is Austin Dean, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Dylan Carlson is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Comes in with that average down in the 240s. 10 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. That missed close.
今のストライクちゃうんや。
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And he fouls this one off. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Ah, 打ち上げた。終わりましたな。結局点入らず。完封リレーか。
Four-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them.
ヒットも5本ですもんね。
Well done.
先発に抑えられましたね。最下位阪神にやられました。意外と最下位やからでも毎回勝てるわけでもないですからね。これで2位のブルワーズがどうなってるか。さっきの怪我した人ですな。まあ任しましょうか、オートで。次がパイレーツか。変わってないか。今んとこでも 1.5 で踏ん張ってますけど。ここの差がまたすごいですね。10ゲーム離れてるっていう。次の試合もこれ勝っていかんとね。最下位パイレーツ戦やから。借金30もあるんですね。ドジャースもすごいな。ヤンキースも11ゲーム。大谷さんとこもでも 1.5 か。まあ強いとこ弱いとこがもう分かれてますね。まああんま連敗だけはせんようにしとかんとね。2位転落の可能性もありますからね。よっしょ。さあ、終わりましょうかね。腹減りましたな。あーちゃ。 はーい、お疲れ様でした。タティースのこの絵柄かっこいいですね。はーい、お疲れ様でした。さすがタティース。よいしょ。さあ、では。